gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Wake up, Mr. Webb!
I'm up.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Wake up, Mr. Webb! Turn down for what?
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Leigh-Ality TV 2015 style.
Yeah.
What it do?
Welcome
Right
to
here
the
with
new
my
year.
brother Tommy Tom.
Oh,
What
Mr.
up, my
West.
bro?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to
Thank
y'all.
you, sir.
I hope everybody had a happy, safe, healthy holidays.
Yes,
Hope everybody lived
yes.
through it, stayed out of incarceration, and all that kind of fun stuff. My brother, what'd you do on the New Year's, man? I turned up to the next level. What'd you do?
I know. It's I laid low, hung out with the fam. You know,
You gotta-
the normal things, trying to keep things, not as crazy as they normally are.
Unincarcerated.
Yeah, unincarcerated, exactly. Trying to keep myself out of trouble this year.
Is that a word, unincarcerated?
If you hyphen it, it is a word. They won't
All right.
do anything
Right
like
from
that.
the textbook of himself.
That's right. It is legit.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
How about yours? Yeah.
Oh man, I had a good time. It was me and my sister. Shout out to my butt munch. Her husband Doug. Shout out to my brother Doug. My lady, y'all know Krista Benchinelli behind the scenes.
That's right.
My brother David and his girlfriend. Shout out David Felt Billiards, having us in there every month doing our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we got dude, one of my greatest, like everybody knows I find shit. I find people, I find stuff, I find, just like good findings,
Everything,
Bro, I found this guy along the way a few years back. He has an Escalade, a regular Escalade, but the
Alright.
long one, the SVU or whatever they call it. It's a fancy Suburban.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, $90,000 Suburban.
Third row seat, the whole 9 yards. And he drives us around for a couple bucks an hour.
All right.
You know what I mean? So, bro, just drive, man. Just drive. He like,
Anywhere.
you could burn in there. You could do the whole 9 yards, right? So it's like, he's so cool. And he's like, yeah, man, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So shout out to Alex at rainbowrides.com. And
Nice.
he's a great guy. So we went
Thank
out
you,
to the
Alex.
winery. We started out at the wineries, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm supposed to be plugging this winery right now, and I forgot the thing. And Anthony, you were making some great crepes, man. We're in there having crepes and fondue, like some.
There?
Yeah, in the winery. The guy who owns the winery is sitting there chefing them up, making them.
It's like
for
his
us.
house. He has it at like the back door of his house is his vineyard. And
That's kind of the environment
Hanging in
they
his
try
kitchen.
to. I mean, they'll take you behind the doors to go. Look, he got it open.
Oh, our illustrious
Lenny!
intern Lenny got the bottle of wine
intern
open.
Lenny got the bottle of wine open.
Thank God.
Did you
Start
go to the
pouring,
liquor
my
store?
friend.
Did you go to the liquor store to get the wine open? He went to the liquor store to open the wine.
Oh, the worst twist of irony would have been him getting a fucking open container ticket walking back to the door.
2 doors down. That'd be
Lenny-
my luck. That don't happen. all
Yeah,
the
our insurance doesn't cover that, so that would be on you, man. But that's
Mr. Lenny, all right with that, right? We got our.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Yeah,
Lenny.
pass it down. All right.
We got our intern Lenny, who's gonna be
Amen.
performing an original track
Yup.
for us this evening.
With his
him
pop,
and his dad.
Sadowski and son in the
Well,
house.
Sadowski and Son, I like that. And we got Brian Cataya from a very
That other guy,
interesting-
no,
yeah, very interesting project. I'm looking forward to hearing about Project Line 9.
Nice.
Nine Line.
Line.
Project 9 Line, which is a charity for the veterans who come home with the PTSD.
Very awesome.
And we're going to hear all about that in a couple minutes. But let me get back to my New Year's, right? So after we had the wine at the winery with the guy, I promised I was plugging him and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guy
Anthony,
with the wine.
your name is Anthony. Your wife's name is like Nancy.
Anthony, that helps because there's
Yeah.
not 7,000 Anthonys on Long Island.
No, and definitely not Italian ones that
No.
make wine.
His last name ends in a vowel, and he makes wine.
Anyway, we had a great time doing that, and then we shot down into Patchogue. They were doing a ball drop, mini ball drop, and some fireworks at like 10 p.m.
Okay.
So, boom, 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 fireworks, everything was cool. We were only in Patchogue for minutes. Shout out to my sister Jackie. We went over to my sister Jackie's house, and I mean, it was just crawling with wasted 16-year-olds.
Oh, I'm sure.
So we're like, all right, we're out of here. Yeah, like I gotta go. I can't stick around, man. Catch a charge or something, And then we went to the Nutty Irishman, man. And I mean, I don't really shout out like the big establishments, but yeah, dude, that's all I do. We shout out establishments.
Watch your toes, name dropping all day long.
Yeah, I mean, we were at the Nutty in Bayshore, and they were totally like not killing my vibe and nothing. I'm dropping drinks. Probably dropped 3 drinks.
Were you at the Nutty last time when they were criticizing you about your sunglasses?
Yeah. Oh, they do it all the time. The DJ always likes to make a big deal about it. Like, the only guy with sunglasses on in the bar. da, 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 da. And like, I wear my sunglasses for 2 reasons. One, I don't want to lose them. I know where they are.
You do.
Second, I mean, you never know how late you're gonna stay out.
That's true.
You know how it goes. I mean, nights turn to days, turn to weeks, weeks turn to months. Hey, you're out. You're on a bender. You're turning up. Next thing you know, grandma's bailing you out of Riverhead.
Right.
You know, it's just like
There's missing posters up for you everywhere and shit.
Milk cartons and shit. I told them everybody put my face on a Dutch wrapper so motherfuckers actually see it.
And the people who would likely see you would be. That would be a better place to start.
I seen that, dude.
That's good.
Funny. So,
Nice.
Tom, that was my New Year's.
That's great. I mean, yeah, Christmas was good too.
Yeah, Christmas was good.
Because I forgot it's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. This is we missed Christmas too, and no, Christmas was good. I mean, like that one's for the kids.
Yeah, it really is.
It's the first year I actually celebrated. I brought back one of my mom's traditions, and I had a wishing tree party.
Very nice.
And everybody they came by, they put the ornaments on the tree, and they made a wish, and your Christmas wishes and shit. And it was just mad festive. It was feeling heavy
Good.
on the festivities, You
gotta, man.
And it was a real like legit Christmas tree. It wasn't no Charlie Brown
Yes,
shit.
it was. It was some. You had like wedge it in the fucking house. That was up against the ceiling.
I got the big ceilings, and
my
the thing is like, I'm like,
nuts.
it'll fit, man. I know it'll fit.
You'll make it. I had a friend of mine in high school. Shout out to Will Cantwell.
Yeah, what?
His dad, man, used to drag the biggest fucking tree into the house that he could find. I remember it didn't even look like a Christmas tree. It just looked like he cut a section of pine tree out and wedged it into the house.
And that's what it is, right?
Yeah, and then he's got a rope. He's got a freaking rope tied all the way around it so it doesn't fall. Dude, one of the craziest spectacles I've ever witnessed, but very festive nonetheless.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lenny, why don't you also offer some grapes to our guests?
Oh yeah.
And of course, the man of the house,
Mr. LA.
Yeah. And
we were up late last night.
turning up
LA
on a Wednesday.
LA and I were getting down in the studio last night trying to finish some
Excellent.
projects.
So how's that going?
Excellent. A lot of stuff sounds really good. Very proud of it.
Excellent.
Sometimes it's like, was that even me? I didn't even remember that. You start you play on so much stuff. It's like,
LA, don't forget my cuts, bro.
Crazy.
I need my cut. My
There you
finder's
go.
fee,
Everything. Finder's fee. I don't want a piece off the top.
I'm a car salesman by trade,
God.
so it's like I need to get it both ways, coming and going and coming and back.
Well, yeah, that was the best movie you ever made because you're also a mechanic, so now you're getting double dipping.
That's it. Double dip the sip. I used to sell a car and then like hide a towing business card underneath like the floor mat, so when they get stuck, they're just tearing up a car apart. I need a tow truck.
Nah, tape it up into the hood somewhere.
Thank you, Lenny.
On the jack. I got all sorts of marketing ideas for that. It's like
All right, so I got a question to ask you.
Sure.
Who's this Paul McCartney guy?
My God. Oh wow, here we go. So
I mean, are you not more disgusted with humanity than ever?
I have no fucking idea what's happened. So obviously everybody knows I'm the music guy and been playing for a long time and all that stuff. And I respect all types of music, even kind of like some of Kanye stuff. But the crazy shit that was coming out of people's mouths, where it's like, oh, who's this Paul McCartney? Hopefully Kanye signs him. All this, other shit.
all this.
He's gonna blow up. It's
Yeah.
like, really?
Yeah.
It's like, have you ever heard of the Beatles? So with that being said, just so that everybody knows, Paul McCartney. Now these are two separate things. So Paul McCartney with the Beatles, he had 50 top 10 singles. What else? 50 top 10 singles, 40 in the U.S., 49 number one hits. That's just as the Beatles. And then after he split from the Beatles, he's sold somewhere in excess. He's at 60 gold records, which I would like one. I mean, really, that's an impressive feat in itself. It's like 60 gold records, and sold more than 100 million CDs and 100 million singles. So, I mean, theoretically, every fucking person on the planet should own a Paul McCartney song.
At least who
For the
this
last
guy
20
is.
years. 100 million downloads. But, hey, you know, that's...
I mean, the youth of America is just...
gone to shit.
Channel, you know? Paul McCartney's not the most trendingest YouTube video right now.
No.
So that's why nobody knows who this guy is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these people took to Twitter in wondering of who this Paul McCartney is. And we got a few, we got five and five, right, Lenny? We got five.
5 for 5.
Five, you know, who is this guy? And then 5 responses of who this
he
guy
is.
Okay, so at Bay as Hell, that's an awesome name. Who is Paul McCartney? He's about to blow up thanks to Kanye. At Ovo Josh.
Okay.
IDK who Paul McCartney is, but Kanye is going to give this man a career with this new song.
Yeah. Yes, he is. You know what? Actually, I'll stop you for a second. He very may well, because now that he's done a song with Kanye, it could be a new era in his
It could be
his
like
career.
a new, you know.
But not by any means does he need any help. I mean,
Of course not. But what it did do is shine a whole new ear on what this dude does.
Yeah.
You know, like
Well,
a
that's
whole
the thing.
nother. They're stepping into a whole nother generation. And what was up? Okay, at Deuces Nice says Kanye has a great ear for talent. This Paul McCartney guy is gonna be huge.
yes, he is.
Kimball Beanian says Kanye West did a song with Paul McCartney. Oh no. Okay, so these are some of the responses, right? These
To
are
those
what,
questions.
these are what people were saying. Back at them. Like Kanye West did a song with Paul McCartney, and people on Twitter are asking who Paul McCartney is. Now I understand domestic terrorism.
Oh, that's
Yes,
awesome.
Kimball Beanian.
And the fucked up part is that he's British too, or whatever the fuck, whatever they call it now, the United Kingdom, England,
Yeah, Europe.
the European
Yeah,
Union.
Europe.
It's all one.
Duke of
place.
Hoops, the downfall of America's youth has officially concluded with the people not knowing who Paul McCartney is. Wanderer 7-Eleven. He wanders to 7-Elevens. You're joking, right? You can't be that ignorant. Paul McCartney, if you really are, then just facepalm yourself with a rock.
Oh, that's harsh. Man.
Sun Wu, it's probably Asian.
No.
36 says this is what you're saying. So Beatles hold 6 diamond albums, 24 multi-plat, 39 platinums, 45 gold, holds 6 Guinness World Records. Who is Kanye to that legacy?
one of which is the highest divorce payment ever paid in the history of marriage.
Is it really?
She made like $500 million or something. She got.
Oh my God. There's a new one going with the bitch didn't even want $1 billion.
And it didn't even phase him. He just wrote the fucking check.
Whatever.
So what does that tell you?
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't even remember how I made that part of my money.
At Capital Chris Pike says, it is impossible to walk through this world and not know who Paul McCartney is. How even? How even? And finally, Sky Rasball. Sorry.
Yeah, all right. So, like, if you have a Twitter name and you can't figure it out, please don't use
My
it.
Twitter name, you want to know what my Twitter name is?
Mr. Lee West.
Mr. Lee West. You know why? Because that's my
That's
freaking
you.
name.
Yeah. I don't know.
Only thing that makes me mad. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Only thing that makes me mad about this stupid McCartney / Kanye tweets is these damn kids have Google. Ain't no reason for this stupidity
There
today.
you go. Number one right there. Google. You Google everything else.
Google,
It's
you take the time to Twitter about it.
right. You figure because that's I'm thinking about it
It's
now.
the same.
as soon
it's
as
the
you
same motion.
As soon as you see this fucking song out, you're like, oh, what do you do when you see a new artist? It's like, oh, Paul McCartney. Let me type him up. The first thing that would have popped up, one of the greatest musician of all time.
Bro, if
you
I
know?
mean somebody and I want to like,
Songwriter anyway.
if I want to like spend more than a day with this person, I Google them.
Yeah.
I Google the people. I Google girlfriends, strippers. Hey, like, who are you, bitch?
They leave a very, very, very long paper trail.
Word. Shit.
Oh man, on the soapbox today with that.
Word.
We're starting off 2015 right. So have you?
Word. Wow. Like don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Kanye fan. I mean, like
yeah, no,
I like
respect
some
him.
people just appreciate him. But like I love his music. I like his don't give a fuck attitude. I like that he doesn't follow the herd. The whole 9 yards. You know, yeah, he wilds out. He does a lot of stupid shit. But whatever. That's just what he does. You know what I mean? Like that's not. I don't love that part. But whatever.
Yeah,
like
comes with the package.
He is now as revolutionary as the Beatles was then. So that's why I can see like a lot of this, what he's doing.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I definitely think that he has an impact, a large impact.
Right.
On
No.
On the.
Come on, Al. What's your what number are
on.
you? What number? But yeah, you.
I got my own number here.
Oh, you got
No, I was just looking at Tommy's face when you compared Kanye to the Beatles.
I'm not saying it's the same.
Yeah.
It's just I did say it's the same, but it's
No,
Yeah,
I mean no.
not the
He's
same.
he's no joke. I give you that. But the Beatles were literally like
It.
insanity.
without a doubt.
Yeah, it was insanity.
Yeah. Not on the same scale. Definitely not. I mean, he'll never do any of these numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
Howie, what's your
you know,
thought? There it is.
He's amazed.
Baby, he's amazed that nobody knows who Paul McCartney is.
No, but
And for those of you who didn't get that, it was a Wings reference.
that one guy who said that the kids have Google, it's true though. You know, all they have to do,
Absolutely.
they don't even, they're doing all this on Twitter. All they would have had to do was put at Paul McCartney,
Yeah.
and they would have found out everything about
That's
him.
true.
So they didn't even have to use Google. They were already on Twitter. So that's what's sad, is they could have made a small attempt to find out, but they just didn't.
It,
Yeah,
it takes
does.
thought. I mean, you
That's
have all
planning
this
and pro-
technology at our fingertips,
Plotting and
and
planning.
and these kids still just choose to be stupid. And it's just it's not what can I do? It's who's gonna do it for me.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know, that's
Yeah,
the generation that's coming up, and it happens. You know, you can't hit your kids no more. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Great lead-in.
It's terrible.
It's 2015. Can't hit your kids.
2015.
The new generation, they're internet smart. Like they can find out the answers.
Right.
But you know what good is it if you know the answers to things that you don't even understand? You know what I'm saying? It's like
Regurgitating
having all
crap.
the answers to a quiz. But meanwhile, if you don't
You don't know
what it
the
is.
questions,
You don't understand it.
exactly. So what's the
No.
these kids, they get on the internet and
That's
they
it.
find out all the answers, but they really don't understand.
No, nothing. Well, that's my favorite. Like when you go to especially the hospital, and you got the residents and the newer doctors, and they're like asking you questions, and then looking the shit up on the Palm Pilot. Like I could have done that myself from my iPhone at my
Right.
house. I'm here because I need help now. Like, yeah, hold on.
I think I'm supposed to use
So-
gauze for that.
Is it a sharp pain or is it a dull pain?
It hurts. I'm
and then
here.
and then when you give, it's kind of intermittent. Well, that's not a choice.
No,
So
that's not.
is-
No. It's all of the above, bitch.
Yeah,
It
man. God
sucks.
forbid the battery
Fix it.
dies, or there's no service. They can't even rely on their own knowledge.
Lenny, why don't you come over here and move this chair and table so we could get ready for you and your dad?
Yeah. Look at that. He's got to be his own roadie today.
Yeah. The intern's on road.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll it over.
Oh, maybe they probably want the boom mic because they're doing a song.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Lenny and his dad are both very talented.
You've heard
musicians.
Lenny's dad play before?
I have. I've played with Lenny's dad.
I only heard the little
Guitar,
snippet
anyway.
that I played with Lenny's dad.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's funny.
Yeah.
It's
so-
funny, but no, man, I can't go. Like me and my girlfriend had an amazing time at the Nutty. I mean, everybody just kept dropping out like flies. David went home first. My sister and brother-in-law went home after that, and but me and my girl, we had a great time. One of the best times we had together in a long time. And,
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was really good. It was really good.
Beautiful.
And,
So do you any?
I had some
resolutions?
pictures. I had some pictures for you
Oh,
guys,
pictures
but
are
I
great.
forgot to put them.
We'll have to post them up on.
Just check my Facebook down there.
There it is. What resolutions for this?
No,
year?
I don't
Or
do the
weekend?
resolution thing. I don't do the resolution thing. I don't need. I don't need a particular date in the month for me to make a change in my life. Of I make many changes throughout, life because that's you learn something new every day,
You do.
and once you change the way you think every day, you change every day.
Yeah.
over time you're here and you're gonna end up here.
Yeah.
In your mind state. And
Exactly. It's no, I agree with you. I think it's like
yeah, people make resolutions that they don't keep.
Yeah,
what
it's
my,
like
what I
we're a week in. They're probably 90% of the people have already given up on it.
Yeah, and what I think is like my New Year's resolution, aka my first week in January.
Yeah. No, I know it's tough, and like you said, people, you shouldn't need a day or a year. I mean, I understand the mental aspect of it, right? New year, new start, but yeah, man, I don't know. Some people get a little crazy with it, and then on the other hand, it's a week. We're at the 8th already, and probably almost everybody's already been like, oh, broke my resolution.
I went to the gym.
Yeah.
I went to the gym for a week. That's why I was like, yeah, I do want to start going to the gym. It has nothing to do with the New Year's, but it's because I want to wear the banana hammock at the pool party in Vegas this year.
Oh my god!
And so it's like, regardless, no matter if I still got the little belly or not, I'm gonna wear the banana hammock. You know why?
Principle.
Because like people won't be looking like, oh, look at the
got
dude with the
character?
gut. Look at the dude in the banana hammock, right? Like, look at the dude in the banana hammock, and then they'd be like, oh my god, he has a gut. But
well, at least they're like.
but look at how low that thing is
the
hanging.
yeah, it's like, where is the banana? That gut's like covering it all. It's like I can't really see where did it go.
Fat yet,
It's like let me. Oh, there it is. Got one of those little miner's helmets on, trying to get it.
No, I knew I was putting on weight when I had to like lift my titty to shave my belly.
God, that's funny. I know, man. I put like over the holiday, it was like eating, and it's like of course, yeah, we're on camera, so it's like, oh, even better. We came back like, who the hell are these?
Who are these guys?
It's like the Weird Al Yankovic video when they did Fat. Remember? It like instantly turned huge.
That was that God voice you heard before. That was that guy right there. That was LA.
Yeah.
What are they?
All knowing, all seeing Oz.
What number are they, brother?
3.
Oh.
Four.
And then the mic is 3, right? I thought 4 was the wireless mics.
Hi.
Give us strum so we see if we're plugged in.
No.
Whoa.
We got feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, I got closer.
The irony is we brought on an intern so that we wouldn't have the dead space, but we happened to have him play this week. So
Yeah, I'm not that. We're giving the intern a little shine.
Nothing, not a damn thing, nothing.
Testing. Oh, hey. Hello, everyone.
There
to the
he
party.
is.
I'm in.
What up,
All
Lenny?
right.
I
Lenny
am
the
inserted into this
intern.
thing. Hello.
All right, LA, let them. Are you guys ready? You ready on the set for action?
Yeah.
All right.
Let them.
Well,
let them take full screen. Yeah.
We figure.
You guys got to sit a little closer.
There
Squish a
it
little
is.
closer
Yeah,
to one
get it
another.
together. Trial by fire. With our intern, get him on. It's like, oh, you're gonna be doing this. Plus, we're gonna have you on the show. Plus, you gotta play and perform for everyone. And that's how we do. Yeah,
Hello,
and go get the
everyone.
wine and get it.
Excellent dance.
Oh,
yes.
Listen to hear that when we got
Dancer
we got
too.
the,
I forgot my G-string.
the Strong Island Dance-a-thon coming
It's a
up.
banana hammock. We don't call it G-string. All right.
All
We
right.
got Lenny and Mr. Lenny.
That's right.
Howie,
Sadowski
right?
and Son.
Sadowski and Son. Is that what you guys go by over
SNS
mic?
State.
Usually
They
when we
do.
play, yeah.
Hang on, where's Lenny's mic?
And
Oh, there he
Paradox was because I was so young and he was so old.
And that's what they do.
It was a paradox in itself.
paradox.
So we went with that for a little bit.
How is he still alive? And
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
He looks so old.
Now I look so old. Before it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it used to be, oh, you look so young for your age.
The pains will be later.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so you guys got an original track for
Yes.
us called what?
Yay.
This song is called A Good Week for Surgery.
No.
I've had 5.
I figured like
Good surgery like 2
He's
weeks
had
ago.
more surgery than me, but I had surgery myself. I was actually losing my hands for quite a time because I was having surgery on my left broken wrist.
Whoa.
So I wanted my last hurrah before I said goodbye to my guitar, so I wrote this song.
Sweet.
And
Broken ribs.
yeah, with 2 broken wrists, even though I was advised not to play. but I found a way to play with a
Screw
broken
it.
wrist.
Yeah, you're a rock star.
Yeah, right.
Who needs a doctor?
That's the truth. All right, guys, let's hear what you
All
got.
right,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
So this is called A Good Week for Surgery.
A good week for surgery.
I am 3, speech is still new to me. I can walk, but I can't talk the talk. I have a genius idea. I'll make my own language and dabble my way through life. This is who I am, who I wanna be. The rest of the world can watch me. This is who I am, who I wanna be. The rest of the world can watch me. Starting my teens, struggling through puberty. The awkward phase, the phase that never left me. I have cheesy one-liners for days, but if you stay, then you'll probably deserve me. This is who I am, who I wanna be. The rest of the world can watch me. This is who I am, who I wanna be. The rest of the world can watch me. In the city of hills, I've been over and far away. I admit I'd fall, but I still made it over the fence, the other side, facing who I wanna be. Can't you see this is who I wanna be? This is who I am, who I wanna be. The rest of the world can watch me, watch me, watch me. This is who I am, who I wanna be. The rest of the world can watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me.
Yeah, woo!
Thank you.
Sadowski and Son.
Yes.
Seleni and Howie. Wow, guys, great job.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
nice.
Thank
Very
you.
How long
nice.
y'all been performing together?
Since he's 16.
Yeah,
16?
Wow.
16. We
So like 3 months.
yeah, right?
Man, you guys really got it together.
Yeah.
3 months.
He just played this for me this afternoon.
Awesome.
Wow, very nice.
He said, play it.
He was a fast learner.
Yes.
That's crazy. You
And
guys,
it's only 3 chords. You know?
you guys both did a
Hey.
very great job, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you wrote that song with a broken wrist.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I guess you can still use your fingers.
Well, yeah, I used the top. I played it backwards. I put my fingers on the top here
Mm.
because I couldn't wrap my whole
Right.
hand around the neck.
I
of
could
the
feel
guitar.
that. Yeah.
So I made do with the top string. So I said, what can I write with just the top strings?
And he
And
videotaped
and I did it.
So
And
he has-
yeah,
Oh, that I want to see.
yeah, it's on YouTube. I'm
It's on
playing with the
YouTube.
cast.
Playing with the cat.
Send
it's
it.
called,
Send
A
it
Good
to me.
Week
I'll
for
put it on my
Surgery.
channel.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Hey.
Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you very
Awesome
much.
job.
Our pleasure.
Mr. Howie, I'm looking forward to speaking with you after the show. Stick around. We'll take some pictures.
Not a problem.
And Lenny can't leave anyway because he's on the clock.
Yes, right. That is true. Like you are
Alright,
trapped here.
LA, make us big again.
Hey, we're back.
That's what I do. I look at the engineer LA and I go, make us big. But you guys caught me in the middle of the big.
That was great. It's like, so big.
Oh man. And then once you put your guitar down, can you put the table and chairs back so Brian can have a seat with us?
You get to work and play today.
Thank you.
Don't drop that.
All right, cool. That was awesome, guys.
Yeah, really great job.
That was really like I mean, he comes in, he can open the wine, he gets the wine, he does
Yeah,
the
he did a lot today. He was really,
and look, he plays songs too. This
You
is
know.
great. The kid's good, man. The kid's
it's
good.
cool seeing people doing their making this. It takes a
Absolutely.
lot. You know it really does. It's not just about 3 chords. It's
Yeah.
creating a song.
Yeah. Who?
Exactly. Yeah.
He said he
Man.
knows who Paul McCartney is, so it's all right. He's allowed to play the guitar. Oh man. But no, I mean, it's entertainment shit. I mean, we can sit here and me and Tommy can sit here and bullshit for hours.
Forget it.
And just like it
Do
could be a
24 hours.
camera in the room, and it's not a big deal. But there's so much work
Yeah.
that goes into it behind the scenes and the.
That's right.
the effort. And I'm telling yo, it's just regular friends, nobody in entertainment. Yo, come hang out on the studio. Yo, with a camera? I don't know.
I'm stage right.
It's just 6 more people in the room, you know.
It's not. Yeah, it's like it's not 7 million people watching.
No, it's like
But,
it's like 5,000 when you hit.
I know when you get there.
on
right?
the YouTube. It's like you
You
know,
start using
I just
multiples
brush
of 10.
my little shoulder off on my YouTube numbers. That's
Yeah, man, no, that's good. We're just lots of exposure, which is great. That's better than you exposing yourself, which is what you
Well,
normally
I
do.
mean, it happens, and I've never really had any negative complaints about it.
Okay.
Brian Cataya was there at one time. I was
He
I was
hangs
at
out
the
with his wang
beach.
out?
I was on the Fire Island, and I didn't have no swim trunks or nothing, but I wanted to go swimming. So I went swimming.
With
But I didn't want to get my jeans wet.
okay,
So I was, it got a little nuts.
couple nuts, right?
It got a little nuts.
Couple.
The water was cold. They were little nuts.
Oh yeah, that's the excuse.
I was in the pool. I was in the pool. Remember the
No.
Seinfeld? With,
Yeah.
with
I was
Jer-
like, I'm in the
George?
bay. It's even colder.
No word.
Please, I'm a grower, not a shower.
Are you ready? Bring him
Mr.
on
Brian
over.
Cataya.
Brian Cataya, ladies and gentlemen. See, Lenny, these are the sound effects I need. Like I want to press applause right now. Like.
All right. Well, that's not his fault. He did do them. I got the text that confirms that his homework assignment was done.
All right, cool. What up, brother? You live? You're on the air. Let's
Hello.
go. There you are.
Yeah.
Say
Look at
hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
That's it, man. Fucking welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time, except that one time I saw you at the Nutty one time.
Yeah, you did.
I was wilding out. Do I get wild in that place or
You
what?
spill drinks all over the place.
All over, and they let me back in.
I don't
God
know.
only knows.
That's because they know, like, oh, he didn't even drink that one. He's gonna buy another one.
Yeah.
I'll never forget when we were at the beach that day. And
That was a great day.
we did. I don't really want to.
Can't
I'm
say
here-
too much.
Yeah, no, I'm here representing Project 9 Line.
Okay.
But me and him, we've had some experiences.
Yeah.
There you go.
One of the questions I like to ask guests that know me on a personal level and also on an entertainment level. Brian Cataya, what was your favorite of all time, Mr. Lee West moment?
When you were on Molly.
Oh, damn it!
Oh my
That's what everybody says.
Nah, that's not what I said.
No, it was so funny. He was on Molly and we were at the beach. And
Bad news.
we're all having a good time. And he brings like this girl, this like high school friend or something. Somebody he had a crush on back in the day. And like
I was crushing hard.
they're both on Molly.
Oh, son.
And they're both having a good time, whatever. And then like they're like making out, and he was just looking at me. He's like, "Dude, this is awesome. This is amazing."
This is the greatest thing ever.
He winds up railing the girl out,
Right.
Nice.
and then he never hears back from her.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
I'm sorry to bring up bad times.
No,
Look,
it's
you
all
look
right.
like you're crying.
You could have just said we were having a good time, and then that happened.
And
It's all right.
I'm
It's
putting
all
you
right.
on the spot. Freedom of
It's all right.
speech.
No,
you
no,
go.
it's
Speech.
It's cool. It's what's great about the internet, man. We can say whatever we want.
That was one of my favorite Lee West moments. Or like the first time.
That was like the first time we actually chilled.
That was the first time we actually chilled.
And then we went to Sublime
What?
Yeah, we did. We went to
with the same
Sublime.
broad.
did.
Bad
Wow,
Fish?
I totally forgot about that. Not Bad Fish, Sublime with Rome.
No, Sublime with Rome. Yeah, Bad Fish is way better.
Yeah.
Camera adds 10 pounds.
I
I look
would
ridiculous.
about that.
Not 40 pounds. 40 pounds. But, or like the first time I ever met you, it was at a comedy open mic at Finn's Pub when it was still open.
Shout out to Mr. Alan S. with the
Alan
old
S. for
mics.
doing that.
Yes.
And he walks in with cowboy boots. And like everyone just thought he was a joke.
It was the joke,
You're a walking punchline.
And then he went up and he bombed.
right?
But he kept coming back. And everyone was just like, holy shit, Lee West, he's a cool guy.
And he could take a beating.
Appreciate it, man.
You know, and then he did the felt billiards thing. Are you
Yeah.
still doing that?
Yeah,
Felt
yeah.
billiards?
Every
Yeah,
month.
he opens with the music for like a half hour.
Really?
Yeah, he strums the guitar.
I'm going to do the
First.
next one.
Cool.
Sweet. We're
I'll
looking
do
at
the
the 6th. It's not in stone yet, but
All right.
February
Yeah,
6th.
usually the first Friday of every month.
I'll be there.
Yes.
But
Be there, be square.
I'd like to talk about Project 9 Line.
Absolutely.
Yes, we want to know
Oh,
about
Molly
Project
and everything. I apologize.
Yeah.
Right.
I got involved with Project 9 Line. It's a organization, nonprofit to help veterans with PTSD. There's a lot of veterans out there that there's not enough help for, and there's all these organizations and things, but there's nothing that really helps them. Like in March of 2014, we lost 0 soldiers in combat. We lost 0 in Afghanistan,
That's awesome.
0 in Iraq. It was a great month. But we lost 662 veterans to suicide.
Get out of here.
Yes.
That month.
Yes.
Hard thing, man. That's insane.
It's all these people, they go to war, they do something, they serve our country,
They
and
do a
then
beautiful thing for our country.
they do
Yeah.
something so important and they come back to nothing.
Yeah.
People treat like they're in line at a Burger King and people just treat them like, and here they are going from getting saluted all the time to nothing. And they don't know what to do with themselves. And we at Project 9 Line want to give them a route to do. Something we
That's
help
so
veterans through art, which is what makes us different.
Enrichment.
We had vet stock over the summer. This past summer, that had we had at Declan Quinn's when it was
Oh, Declan.
yeah, and we had over 25 veteran bands perform.
Wow.
It was an all day, all night thing. It was insane. It was a great time. And Patrick Donahue,
Yeah.
Switching out the mics quick.
hello,
The quick switch.
Patrick Donahue,
Much better.
Yeah.
is the guy who created it, and he went off with it. Our logo. I apologize. I'm not wearing the shirt right now. I should be. It's a black heart. That represents what it is. And so far we've had art shows with veterans doing poetry, all veteran art hanging up and everything.
Awesome.
And now my aspect that I'm bringing into Project 9 Line is comedy,
Nice.
which is why we're here. I'm helping veterans. I've been doing comedy for a number of years on and off, and I've been through a number of workshops. And like Lee could say, we've done all
All of them.
shitty gigs
In
from
every way.
where it's just 3 comics just staring at each other with a microphone, like that
It happens, man.
Yeah.
happens all the time. You have no idea.
God
And
bless.
we've been through a lot of rough patches, in comedy, and I feel like I personally know enough to teach a veteran how to do it through all my experience. If you want to come down a few of the nights, I have John Consoli.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
John.
the one that told us about
Yeah.
what you're doing and the way he was talking about because
He loves it,
he's
yeah.
a non-vet. Is he of a?
He was a
non-
Marine.
He's
I
a
believe
non-vet.
he's Army.
Right?
Yeah,
From
Army,
Vietnam,
Marine.
though, right?
No,
I'm
not Vietnam.
I'm not
I think it's Gulf
100%
War.
where he served.
No, he.
Semantics.
Yeah,
But no,
anyways.
he was. He's a vet.
But he's going to help me out.
Great.
Joe Milonis.
Excellent.
He's got Joe Milonis. He's going to help out. He's a veteran as well. And whoever else, any other comedian out there on Long Island that wants to come out, it's going to be at the Sayville VFW.
It's right around the corner from the crib, son.
Yeah, Sayville VFW, Tuesday nights from 7 to 9. It's starting this Tuesday coming up.
All right.
So far,
we'll definitely be showing
Yep.
our faces in there without a doubt.
yeah, we have about 10 veterans, 10 to 12 veterans that are doing it right now.
Nice.
And
And this is a completely free program
this
for the
is a
veterans.
completely free program. We're gonna supply them with pizza every night.
Nice.
We're gonna give them. I learned from this book called The Comedy Bible by Judy Carter. We're giving them that book, notebooks, pens, and teaching them how to do everything from how to write a joke, from the punch
Setup,
punchline,
Yeah.
premise, tagline, act out. How to handle a crowd, how to handle a heckler.
The science behind it.
So there's the
Nice.
science. It's like a music,
Yeah.
and it's very particular, and a lot of people don't realize that, like comedy, it's like the opposite of an essay. Instead of adding detail, you cut out detail.
Yeah, you
Right.
gotta trim the fat, man. That's the first thing I learned, man. I tell the long stories.
Like right to it.
Yeah, and it's it's something that it's something fun, and we're all volunteers. I'm not getting paid for any of this. I'm just doing this because I want to do something with my life. You know
Right.
what I mean?
That's a great thing.
And it almost it hurts me to say that I'm not a veteran myself because I deal with all these veterans.
Yeah.
Patrick Donahue is a veteran who
Excellent.
created it.
Shout out Patrick
That's
Donahue.
great.
He's the president. I'm the vice president.
Excellent.
And we're just going. We're actually going to do a veteran DJ expo as well. Hopefully, we're scouting out places where we're having all veteran DJs,
What do you mean, like spinning music?
like spinning music, doing
Wow.
We could accommodate such a.
yeah, that if we
and
talk
we could
after
put
this,
some,
We got stuff.
we can put some heads in the seats.
we're gonna do that. And then Vet Stock is gonna be again in September. Where it's gonna be annual. Hopefully,
cool.
we're gonna have it at the Emporium.
Oh,
Word.
yeah. In
So
Patchogue.
we want to pack that out.
Excellent.
So, do you have a couple of things? So, I mean,
Sorry.
No, go on.
no. It's great. I'm just sitting back, like I really
We're blown away. right
commend
now.
you for
Well,
what
yeah,
you do
word.
because for somebody to serve the veterans the way they served us is so important. And suicide's something that's very close to me. I lost a friend of mine to it, so I know how that goes, and it's a very tough and helpless place. And like you said, with the veterans, it's even more difficult. They've risked their lives, everything, and then come back to nothing is just like not the best deal. Did you say they do music too, right?
Yeah, music, poetry, any art form, like
Any way to express yourself.
in any way to express themselves, motivate them, get them out of from out of the couch to
Yeah.
doing something, trying to spark life in them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like get them to do something, even volunteer. Like Pat Donahue, like the president, he was crazy. Like he went nuts.
Yeah.
And it's weird to look at the camera. And
Yeah,
everything,
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Where am I
Um,
looking? What am I doing?
But he went nuts, and I met him like right after like his whole escapade, and just the whole helping people helped him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
we're reaching out on all these different levels that people. I don't think a lot of these organizations too that these nonprofits they all get paid, even though they're nonprofit. They all get paid, and not a lot of them actually care. I feel like like we had at our vet stock. What really hit us hard at vet stock, we had a veteran come, and next 2 days after that, he took his life after our own event, and it's we need to really touch. We need to really this is the crowd that we're actually going toward.
Yeah.
Directing
And
towards.
we're in the line of fire. This is it. There's a battleground here,
Yeah.
right at home, that a lot of people don't realize. These veterans, they come back and they're struggling, and they need people like us. They need people like you guys who are going to come Tuesday if you want.
Absolutely.
And it's
Well, I mean, I'll go one step further. You let me know on the music end, whatever I can do, I'll be there. If it's a guitar, lessons, voice, whatever it is, I'll make the commitment for you. Just let me know, and,
Yeah, if
and that way I can help out too. Because it's such a great cause. I do like what you're doing, especially for this
Yeah, I think it's
section,
awesome.
and that's something that I definitely would get involved with, and really help out if it's if it's possible. I know you
Yeah.
said a lot of people, they're the veterans. It's for the veterans, but you do have other people that are
yes.
veterans that are
whoever
volunteers.
wants to volunteer, whoever
Yeah.
wants to be part of it, you can hold your own workshops with the
Awesome.
veterans. And I'll be right there with you.
Mhm.
And we could help veterans in any way possible. Anybody listening, anybody who wants to volunteer, contact me. Take out a pen and paper right now. My phone number, it's 631-848-2226. My email address is bcutia, BCUTAIA @project9line.org. Project, the number 9 line.
Is that the website also? www.project9
number 9
line.com.
.org.
I'm sorry.
.org.
.org.
I messed up.
Yeah.
But
I'm just following you.
Yeah, it's cool. We're all .com it up.
you know, and it's something cool. Like, you know, if you want to, you know, you at home watching this, if you want to do something, contact me. You know, even if it's, you know, like an arts and crafts thing, or, you know, hiking, or anything you want. Like, you know, if you want to, you know, help and educate, or, you know, just give somebody something else, you know, like something that they never had before, you know.
That's great.
That's what we're, you know, all about. That's what we're trying, and that's what we believe in, and that's, you know, we're gonna see big moves with Project 9.
Absolutely.
How long have you guys been in existence?
We've just got our 501c3 like maybe like 3 months ago.
Wow, so it's real.
So it's really
for the white people. The 501c3 is what now?
It makes it a non-profit, legit non-profit.
Non-profit organization.
It's, you know, government, everything. It's not one of those, you know, like two people come up to you. Yeah, I'm non-profit. No, this is 501c3 charity. We're a charity.
Awesome.
That's
an amazing thing.
That says a lot, because it just goes back to showing that everything goes back into, you know, back into the enrichment for the vets. And
yeah, like,
that's huge.
You know, it's something that, you know, and like the more we could do is the more, like, say now, like with whatever we raised from like vet stock and all these other things, now during these comedy workshops we're supplying pizza, we're giving them notebooks, you know, things like that. You know, if anybody wants to do anything, like say for instance a veteran contacted me who's doing the comedy. His name is Tony. He's doing the comedy, and he likes to write, and he's trying to write a screenplay about the VA. He goes to the VA in Northport all the time, and the smoking section, the smoking corner. There's just a mix of people, a mix of veterans, all different types, that he wants to write, you know, a screenplay about. And
that's cool.
He's in works. He's talking with people, like maybe he might like an HBO type thing. He's trying to all these connections, whatever. And I told him, I'm like, if you want to do like a screenplay, like a play, like an act out, you know, we'll fund it or something.
Yeah,
you know, like something like that.
Really cool.
Without a
Or
doubt.
even do, you know, to kind of as a source of therapy too. Having them do write a screenplay about something that has happened or whatever, you know, and whoever had the first success with it can then kind of like pass it on to everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
And that, you know, because I could imagine the stories that can be told. You know, I know a lot of them are bad, and that's tough. But you know, there are definitely silver linings in it. You know, when helping whoever, you know, people who are got in the middle of the war. You know what I mean? Civilians, things like that. So, you know, maybe something that they can share or even give a real life experience to, because, you know, not everything, you know, what you see on CNN is not what's going on. You know, it's sad to say, but
yeah, it's a way to communicate.
But
I
get, like, let me just throw this out there for all the viewers. I guess project9line.org would be the way to donate pens, notebooks, pizza place gift certificates.
Can you guys get
right? What else can you guys use?
The best way you could help out is to show up. Be there.
Sit in the seats, give them some love.
Be square.
You know, like all the money in the world, you know, could only do so much.
Of course.
You know, like we need people. We need people to be there. We need presence.
Asses in the seats.
Like the after this 8-week comedy show, after this 8-week comedy workshop, the show is going to be at the Sayville VFW as well. It's going to be Saturday, March 21st.
We'll definitely be on location.
You know,
we'll have our film team with us.
Yep.
We'll definitely shed some light on the subject. We'll bring it back here to Leigh-Ality TV and share it with the world and the people across the country and across the world. Everybody, our loyal viewers, our fans, everybody out there.
Yeah.
We'll but I want to follow up, bro. I want to have you back in a couple of weeks, and I want to I want to be as involved with this as possible.
Thank you. Awesome, man. And thank you for having me on here.
Awesome.
Like, I don't know if this is a sign for kicking me out.
We got 5 minutes left. We got 5 minutes left. But I'm just saying, I would really my father's a vet. Shout out to my pops.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of close people to me are veterans from Vietnam and the old people in the World War II and everything. It's really an amazing.
Don't you like how we started off this conversation with Molly? But see, like that's what I was saying. I was like, this is all I wanted. Full circle.
Full circle. I mean, you just got to appreciate every aspect of life.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be, when I see a military individual out when they got their get up on and everything, I'll personally go up and thank them for their service, and I say, listen, it's because of you that I do what I do, and I really love what I do. So I thank them personally, because that's so as far as I'm concerned, if it wasn't for them, we couldn't be us.
Yeah, entertainers the whole same thing.
You
I agree with that
100%.
100%.
It's just who we are and what we do, and it's
They really just help. Like, even for me and you, Lee, like, I don't know if you guys were talking a lot about the whole Kanye, Paul McCartney thing, but one of the biggest issues I feel in the news, what's going on in France.
That's nuts. I don't really bring up those kind of things, but since we're on the topic, why don't you go ahead a little bit about that? Let me get that.
Like, it's these terrorists went into France and they killed all the people that were making this magazine that wrote cartoons about like all religious leaders and like religious things that they made it like comical, or they downed it, or but it was freedom of speech. Whatever they said, but it was freedom of speech. And these terrorists didn't want to deal with that, and they assassinated all these 12.
I watched one clip of they just mowed the guy right down in the street, like it was no big deal, and it was
disgusting. Just disgusting.
And I mean, the dude, he must have dropped something out of the car on his way out, because you see him just take his little time, put his gun down, pick up whatever he got, and got back in the car, and they just drove off like nothing.
Like it was nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
That's tough.
And
that's cold blood, son.
Like
that's ice cold. You know what I mean?
And as a performer, you take that to heart a little bit more too. Not even that, like, the people that their lives, but the entire idea of why they got assassinated was just horrific.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you saw it, but I saw today that last night Louis C.K. He performed at the Garden, and he actually wore a shirt that said something. I'm not sure, but it said something about the cartoons that these people were writing. And just to show how he supports freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
It was a very powerful statement, I feel.
We wouldn't have an industry if there wasn't free speech.
Yeah.
If we had to watch what we said, no comedian ever would have anything to say.
I know, yeah. So, a perfect example of this, back in the 80s, middle of the Cold War, in Russia, you couldn't do things like that. They had Billy Joel there, and that was the first rock thing that they had seen, because nobody could do that. It was a very oppressive state, and that it's just we take for granted being able to do all these things and enjoy ourselves, and it's tough. It definitely is tough, but like you said, because of these veterans, because of everybody who's come, before them. We can do this. We still have a life that's worth living. It's still a country that people come to because they feel like it's a place of opportunity. Yeah. It's just so great. I think you're doing an awesome thing, and like Lee said, we'll definitely help in any and every way that we can.
Absolutely.
And now, do you guys reach out to veterans also, or is it?
Yeah, we reach out to veterans. We try to bring them out. That's one of the hardest things. Is reaching out to veterans, because there's not a master list of anything. That's our main thing. And we just word of mouth. Like, there's so many veterans out there that, if you're a veteran, contact us. Don't be afraid. Don't be, just call me. Just call me even to chat. I get like
man, you in a dark hour, just holler.
631-848-2226. Like I said,
That's awesome.
We just want people to reach out to us, and we're trying to reach people. And like I said, the more people that come, the more, thank you for allowing me to go on about this, And
that's why you're here, brother.
Hopefully reach a different, demographic of people.
Word.
That's what we're trying to do.
Make my viewers your viewers, your followers my viewers. You know what I mean? Like we're just trying to extend the hands, man. That's what Leigh-Ality TV is all about: extending, shining light, extending the love.
Absolutely.
I apologize. Is this more humorous TV show? And am I killing it?
No, it's such a variety show that it's all Gucci.
Aside from everything else, this is a very important thing. And yes, we have a great time, and we all we laugh, but that's something that it's very important and worth to take the time to really get serious about it, really talk about, what's going on, how they're struggling. And it's like, when you're saying 600 people, I know it's just so sad in 1 month, and those numbers haven't really changed. I mean, it's still about the same.
Still the same.
Yeah,
And now
the
we've
same
got, with all the policy bringing everybody back from that, out in other countries back stateside, where it's going to be another huge influx of veterans coming back, and
absolutely,
just tough.
It's
Tough for
not.
them.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine going from doing the best thing in the world, like the most honorable thing ever, to just to going home and like, what do you do? And like,
who the fuck are you?
Who the hell? Like, what do you're vacuuming your couch? Like, this is really important. Like, like.
My mom bought me a Mercedes. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
But Bri, we're out of time, my brother. I appreciate you coming in with us, sitting down, and like I said, I definitely want to have you back. We'll do a follow up in a couple of weeks, see how this whole thing is going, and that's it. This is the time where I give it up to my sponsors. So, my brother, stick around. We'll take some pictures. I appreciate you.
Cool.
LA, can you make me big?
Sounds good.
Here I am.
Ta-da.
All right, so right now is the time we give it up to our sponsors. We couldn't do this if it wasn't for them.
Thanks, peeps.
My brother Bobby, Cage Refrigeration, Kage Refrigeration, for heating, cooling, refrigeration needs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You holla at my brother Bobby.
That's it.
He
Good
came
man.
through the other day. He helped me out, man.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
The girl was freezing. I'm cold. I'm like, fucking deal with it. Just go boil some water,
Open the.
Yeah.
Well, that's when we had the oven open.
I
Right?
had the oven open, man.
We were doing the pre-show stuff with the oven open.
Bang. And
That's
then
too great.
Bobby come through with a 1, 2, 3, man, and we were
Of
toasty in no time flat, and my sister Linda with all the flyers and the business cards and the graphics. That's Linda's Graphics with an X.
Thank you,
Linda's
Linda.
we got a picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is
there we
Linda's-
go.
a graphic from Linda's Graphics.
Right. It's eye-catching results, and look at the eyeball. Right. All right, cool. And then Schwertel Auto Body in Hop Park. I always said it was Hop Park. It's actually Islandia.
Is it?
It's Islandia.
Like the same town.
Whatever, it's the same town. Schwertel's Auto Body wants you to know that it's your right as a New York consumer to go to any repair shop that you feel comfortable at. Don't let your insurance company tell you, oh, this is a Geico certified shop. This is Allstate says to go here.
Yeah.
If you like that Joe Schmo on the corner, you go to him. But most of all, I recommend going to George Schwertel. You holler at that boy.
Well, takes care of
Hit
it.
me. I'll give you the info. I don't have the number right offhand, but this and every other episode at MrLeeWest.com.
Yo.
Shout outs to the ladies behind the scene, Krista Banchinelli at CreatingMediaSolutions.com.
Thank you, Krista, doing all our websites and stuff.
Guys, it's been an amazing first episode back for the new year.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I hope you had a great time. My
I had a
brother
great
Tommy
time.
had a great time.
It's good. Oh,
Like,
one more shout out to
one
my
more.
mom.
Oh, Tommy Tom Mom.
She's down in St. Martin, flying up tomorrow. So be safe, mother.
All right,
See you
moms.
soon.
All right, peace.